Hey everyone, welcome back, Adventure Crew. So this week's Room Tour Tuesday is hopping back over to some RVs. So we are camping, and right up the road we have a few different locations. So we'll be taking a look at the Imagine Grand Design XLS, and this is a 23 LDE. So let's take a look around the outside and then we'll pop up inside. So as we can see here, we've got actually a dual entrance. So you've got one here in the back, and you'll see that's going to lead into the back kitchen area because the kitchen's actually on the back of this design. And then we have one up here in the front, and that's going to lead into your bedroom. Now, both of these have retractable staircases, which will retract up under and not inside. So it's good as far as space saver goes. But personally for me, I like the ones that fold down, that actually touch the ground, that aren't hovering. Feels more stable for fluffier gentlemen. Now you can see right up here, we do have a locking mechanism that when the doors open, you can hook that on there and it keeps the door from closing on you. This is a dual axle. And then we have our freshwater fill right here. We have two plugs, and then we have our cable. So that's what you've got right here. Again, your heat exhaust for your heating system. And then looking right underneath here, we have a propane, so you can run a hose to an external grill right there. Again, similar concept with the latches to keep the doors open. And then we do have our pass-through here. And you can see this is a full pass-through with another entrance on the other side. Now this also looks like, at least this one has a connection for an exterior hose. So we'll have to keep our eyes open and see where that is. The other cool thing that I just realized is this is magnetic. So it's going to hold you open. Now as we continue to look here, this has standard scissor jacks, spare tire mounted right up here. As we continue around to the front, this one has a single battery, but looks like more than enough room for you to add a second one. We also have dual propane connectors here and an automatic power jack. So here is our front, and then here is the official sticker. So this is a 2025 XLS 23 LDE. Now as we continue around, again, this is our attachment for the other side that we saw. Here is our connection for city water. And then we have one of our dump tanks right here. Looks like that one is the gray dump tank, and then we have the black dump tank over here as well. Actually, I guess this is our single connection. The black release is over there, the gray release is over there. We'll take a look and see if we can find specs. This does have a single slide out. And then back here in the back looks like another gray tank. This is where the kitchen is. And then it looks like over here you also have that PVC right there is where you can put your stinky slinky for storage. And then we have our low point drains right there. And then here is where our hot water tank and our anode rods are. As we continue around the back, there is a ladder here that'll let you get up on top. It is pre-wired for a Furrion backup camera. and it looks like our power is actually on the back. Ah, here we are. And at the very back is where that connection is for the spray hose. So, very cool. All right, let's go ahead and let's head inside. Okay, so inside, right to your left, is where your power is, and all of your Bluetooth connections, your awning, your slides, everything like that. Again, this particular trailer is not hooked up to power, so we are making do with the lighting that we have. Looks like we have plenty of storage up here on top, and this is going to run all the way down over your sink area. We have ourselves sink, built-in soap dispenser, and Mel would kill for this, a hand sprayer, as well as drying grates that can open and close as needed. Over here to the left, we have some drawers. There we go. And then on the bottom, looks like more, there we go, your circuit breakers and everything down here. Now on the other side, we have more storage right in from our door area. Night light motion sensor down here. Back over on the kitchen side, two connections, and then a USB and USB-C. Touch lighting systems. 3-burner stove here. And this one actually also has an oven. We do have some storage. And then over above we have our microwave. And this looks to be a microwave and not an induction. Again, more storage for your pantry over here besides your refrigerator. Multiple drawers. Got 3 of them that run down the side. Then you have your freezer here. Actually not a decent, I'm sorry, this is a decent, not a bad freezer area, I should say. And then a pretty decent size refrigerator as well. Now it looks like this is set up for your lounging area. You've got 2 loungers. This does, though, fold up, so you can have yourself another seat. And that little push button opens up a slot for you to hook phones for USB charging. Now these are recliners, so in the seat here is what you would pull, and then there's your recliner. Mel would really like this. Now across you have your booth style seating area for your tables, and this would lower down to convert to another bed. Now right above you have your TV, and then storage on either side. This does oscillate a little bit, but not a whole lot. And then the left side, we have our JBL speaker system. There is a USB-C connection here, and then more storage. As we continue to the back, we do have, again, another climate control. And then this is the one part of the design that I'm not thrilled about, and Mel's not thrilled about, but this particular one has a bathroom in the center, and you have to pass through it to get to your bedroom. So not the most ideal setup. So on the left, as you can see, there's plenty of storage. You have your sink. We have more storage underneath. You do have power in here. More storage above. Then you have your toilet. And then you've got your shower. And we have long cubby holes for storage here. So actually, overall, pretty decent storage. And then into the master bedroom, so to say. Got a queen size setup. Both sides you can walk to get on, which is great. And then you have little cubbies on both sides. Both of them have USB connections as well as power. And then above both sides you have a reading light. Plenty of storage above. This area here is set up for mounting another TV. And then you've got your power and your coaxial cable there. We'll take a quick look here. Pretty decent storage with a rack so you can hang some clothes. Pretty cool. More power down here. So that's pretty cool to have power down there as well. And then a duplicate side here, so there's more power at the bottom. And again, your final exterior door. Looks like also in here we have our heater control as well. All right, and there's our look at this particular grand design. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Before you head out, make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you're notified when new episodes drop. And if you want to join the adventure crew, hit that join button, find out a little bit more. We'll see you next time on The Scenic Route.